score fight anyway, then you can maximum get in 6 rounds, maximum. If you find 7 rounds under that criteria to give him the rounds, you're a dirt scumbag. And you were rooting for Haney from the start, and it's obvious. That I'm for Lomachenko anyway. But even you dirtbags out there, I know why you listen. Let's be honest. All right, let's be frankly honest. Let's go there. Let's go where nobody wants to go. All right. The small percentage of people that still had Haney winning the fight and are happy that Haney got this decision are the ones that are happy the white guy lost. That's it. That's the small percentage of people. Because even most everybody, black, white, Spanish, everybody I've talked to, and you see them in public, you see them even publicly stating things, all have Lomachenko winning the fight. If you have Haney still winning the fight, aside from the 3 judges, which we know are in the bag, right? Aside from them, and yo, I got one more little tidbit for you. I'll break it to you here. Bob re-signed Haney 2 nights before the fight. Okay?
No way.
2 nights before the fight.
Oh, that's crazy.
This is why people get turned off from boxing and they're all going to MMA. You know, again, I had to have all my core group of friends last night telling me this is why they don't watch boxing anymore. You know, they tune in for a fight like this and they see this. It's why nobody watches boxing anymore. More so to a point, and even a little controversially, but this is why white people don't watch boxing anymore, dude. In America, white people in America do not watch boxing anymore, bro. And this is why. There's no relatability, man. You know, white guys when they're young, athletic, and you know they're a bit downtrodden and they go out and become fighters. You know, there's boxing likes to make the joke white guys don't fight. No, white guys can't fight. No, white guys in America do fight. They're all in MMA. MMA is full of white guys, American white guys. You know what I'm saying? So like you're just alienating an entire core fan base. You're alienating a core fan base that can help you be a crossover market. You're alienating a core group of people that, you know, you probably anyway. In capitalism, you shouldn't alienate any core group of people. That's also really honest. But it's like.
Paulie Malignaggi says boxing with decisions like Devin Haney over Lomachenko is alienating white people from wanting to watch boxing. And that's the reason that white people apparently don't want to watch boxing, according to Paulie Malignaggi. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Paulie Malignaggi is at it again. He is claiming that the decision with Devin Haney and Lomachenko is egregious. He said, if you listen at the beginning, he says, if you had more than a draw, like if you gave 7 rounds to 5 to Devin Haney, then you're a dirt scumbag, which it really sounds ridiculous if you think about it. So let me break this down. First of all, I told you I had to fight a draw. I will watch it again to see if I side with one person over the other because it was that type of fight. I think Lomachenko gave up pivotal early rounds and he lost the championship 12th round, which put him in the deficit. Had he done better in a few of the earlier rounds or the 12th and closing round, then perhaps it would yield a different outcome. But the fight played out how it played out. Now, not to say that Lomachenko didn't do good work, because mid to late rounds minus the 12th, I thought Lomachenko really came alive and, you know, he started to land shots and go for broke a bit more, put Devin Haney in some predicaments, hurt Devin Haney, and threw some combinations and flurries, etc. But here's the thing. Just listen to my logic and you could put it versus Paulie Malignaggi's logic or whoever else you want. And it's very funny because I posted this tweet on my Twitter. Make sure you follow me at BOXINGEGO before this Paulie Malignaggi interview was released. And it actually relates to kind of what Paulie's saying. And I said 34,000 views later, boxing fans can be idiots, LOL. I'm like, I had to fight a draw. They say that's BS. It was a robbery. They had it Lomachenko 7-5. You do realize that that's 1 round away from a draw because 6-6 in a 12-round fight would be a draw, right? LOL. So it's inconceivable that someone could have scored a round or 2 different than you. So basically what people are saying is the guy that they wanted to win or whoever they thought win, that person won, or it's a robbery in a close fight. Get the F out of here, Canelo voice. So as it relates to what Paulie Malignaggi is saying, he's saying that a draw could be in consideration. I've seen people say Lomachenko may have won 7 rounds to 5. So using that logic, if you think a draw is within the realm of possibilities, then how is it egregious or inconceivable that a round or two could have been scored different on a judge's scorecard? Now, I don't agree with 116 to 112 because I don't think it was that type of fight. However, if I said before, and I'll say it again, double down, 10 toes down, I ain't changing nothing. 6-6, which is a draw, that's what I had. I'll watch it again to see if I shade the fight to Lomachenko or shade the fight to Devin Haney. Usually I'm pretty good with the first viewing in the eye test, but that was a chippy fight, and it was an elite level tactical fight where both people had good rounds and good spots, and both people had some flaws and some things. Like Lomachenko absolutely looked like there was some slippage. He didn't look as fast, especially early. He didn't look as fast and dynamic until the mid to late rounds, right? Devin Haney, he couldn't get away from that left hand. I don't know if it was a combination of Lomachenko's style and presence, if because he came out so aggressive, he got tired, if it's the weight cut, or it's a combination of all these things. But Lomachenko started rocking his head up like a Pez dispenser. And it was a great fight. So what Paulie Malignaggi is saying is cap. Now, the other thing is he's talking about the white experience in boxing, saying white people don't want to watch boxing because of outcomes like this. What is he talking about? I know plenty of white fans that still watch boxing. And who made Paulie Malignaggi the Caucasoid Caucasian representative where he speaks for all white people? Like, what are we talking about? The other issue is this. When I say real things and talk about double standards and how some of these pound for pound lists are biased and exclude, and there's lack of diversity on some of the old media lists and things like that, and I talk about these double standards, people like Paulie Malignaggi say, oh, it's cap. Oh, you're race baiting. Oh, why you making it about race? But out of nowhere, because a black fighter beat a Ukrainian fighter who's not even from America, right? But beat, for all intents and purposes, a white fighter, Paulie Malignaggi is doing just that and making it about race and saying, basically, if you had Devin Haney winning, you're a scumbag. If you had Devin Haney winning, you wanted him to win from the beginning. And if you listen at the beginning of what he said, he had to really cut himself off because it sounded like he wanted to say something else. He said, if you pick Haney, I know why you're picking him. And then he trailed off and said that Devin Haney is re-signed to Top Rank 2 days ago. So that part could be true because I have a hard time feeling that Top Rank would let Devin Haney fight a guy like Lomachenko, possibly on paper be able to beat him and leave as a free agent with the 4 belts. We know how Bob Arum and Top Rank work. So that part could be true, but there's no evidence as of this moment that it is true. So let me know what you guys think of Paulie Malignaggi's rant. I think it's very funny. I'll probably talk about it in some more videos, but you guys subscribe. I just want to give you a little teaser. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Check out those interviews. One is from Fight Hype. And let me know what you think of Paulie's rant about how white people don't want to watch boxing because of the Devin Haney Lomachenko outcome. And I'm out.